Hey everyone, today I have my August favorites for you, and I'm sitting over here. So sometimes I like to do this for talking videos because I don't know why, just because why not? The colors don't matter as much, you know. Let's go ahead and jump in, and if you want to see the tutorial for this look, that will be at the end, as it has been for the last two favorites. For face products here, I'm not going to talk about them too much because I did just do a foundation routine. If you want to see that, I will, have it. You can go up and scroll through my videos. It should be like 3 back or something. First thing I have is my Hard Candy Glamouflage, that's upside down, concealer in tan. I really love this. Again, I talk about it a ton in that video. What the heck? Earring mishaps. Now on to the powder I use with it. Again, Stila Illuminating Powder Foundation. I really do like this stuff a lot. I'm glad I got it on discount. I don't think it's worth the full price, but for the price I got it at, it's not too bad. I do like it a lot. And the compact's really cute too, so. And I dropped it and it didn't break, so that's good. Bronzer-wise, same as last month, the Wet n Wild Princess Bronzer. I really love this. Especially, I'll talk about the brush I use with it. That has made it even more of a favorite because it blends into my skin much better now. And my only concern is I'm hoping it will still be I'll still be able to use it when I'm paler. Right now I look pale because I'm washed out, but I'm actually pretty tan. Once I get paler, I don't know if this is going to work as well, so we will see. We shall see. Okay, and then blush-wise, I have quite a few, one of which I did not bring over. I'll go ahead and say what that is because I don't feel like going to get it. And I can't show it to you anyway because it's completely shattered. I just bought it the other day, and as always happens when I get Wet n Wild, I dropped it and it shattered. But that is the Wet n Wild blush in Heather Silk. I'm wearing it in the tutorial, so you'll see it a little better. Then I have a similar color that's just a little brighter, Fuchsia Fusion by e.l.f. Can you see that? I don't know. Only thing about filming over here is the lighting's not so great. There you go. And then a new blush I picked up, which is e.l.f.'s Tickled Pink. It's just a really beautiful matte peachy pink, and I will have it right now, and I can't wait to wear it even more when I get a little paler and all that. And then last thing's a highlight. I've been wearing a highlight a lot. When I'm out and about, I usually don't because it makes me look sweatier, but otherwise it's really beautiful. This is the e.l.f. highlight in Golden Bronzer. It's actually not a highlight, it's just the Golden Bronzer, but it's way too light to use as a bronzer. Alright, now let's move on to eye products. So this month, as I said, have been filming a lot. Oh, maybe I didn't say that. I have been filming a lot. So, like I said, I keep my makeup pretty simple on a day-to-day basis. I'm really going to be showing you more stuff that I use day-to-day rather than what I used in tutorials, but some of it is the same, one and the same. First thing is just a base. I haven't really been using my color tattoos as much, but for some reason I've really been reaching for Fierce and Tangy. This orange one, I found a few combos with it that I really like, and that's been later in the month, so I haven't used it that much, but I can't wait to use those combos into fall using the orange color. The other base is just my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin. I got the old one packaging. I really love this stuff. It's just kind of like I'll say in the tutorial because I used it. It's the liquid version of Sin. And on the same note, this came with that Sin Primer Potion, and I love it. It's the Vegan palette by Urban Decay. I showed it in my haul. I've really been loving a few colors from this. Herb is so beautiful. I actually haven't worn it out and about yet, but I've been playing with it, and it's so pretty. Again, I'm sorry if you can't see these colors very well. Gunmetal is absolutely gorgeous. I used it in a few tutorials that I filmed this month that you haven't seen yet. Once again, you'll hear more about that tomorrow, but I really love that for a smoky look. And then Smog, which I used today, is just the perfect all-over-the-lid bronzy color. It goes on beautifully. It's nothing too intense, and also it's good for crease for other colors. And lastly is Half Baked, which is this bright gold color. I haven't used it that much, but I really think when I have used it, it brightens up your eyes. It's so beautiful. And I'm, again, looking forward. A lot of these are like, I'm looking forward to using them more because, like I said, I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup this month when I haven't filmed tutorials. So I've only played with most of these things. But this palette is really great if you can get your hands on it. Next, I've really been loving Wet n Wild in general. I love this one so much I got a new palette, but this is just the Comfort Zone palette, and I did not love this initially when I got it, but I really liked it in the fall last year, and I'm kind of starting to head towards fall colors because I've been wearing a lot, especially on the green side here. I've been really loving that one and that one. And then also on the pink side, just that light color is my favorite. And I've been using that one a little, which is weird because I hated that when I first got it. So that's a good drugstore palette, and I can't wait to use it more in the fall. I feel like I'm so repetitive in this video. And then eyeshadow I got is, regrettably, I haven't used my Too Faced eyeshadows that much. I mean, I hauled them, but I really haven't used them all that much because I just haven't. I put them in my drawer and I kind of wasn't tempted to reach for them because they're not as amazing as I'd hoped they would be. This is the only one I've really used quite a bit of. Not quite a bit of, but I've used it a few times. This is Sitcom Siren. It's just like a satin taupe dupe. I used it to smudge out my eyeliner today. So I do kind of regret buying these Too Faced eyeshadows just because I haven't used them enough, but I'm excited to try them more. And this one I really do quite like. So that's the only thing from that haul, really, eyeshadow-wise, that I've really been loving. And then I've also been reaching for my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow. I have mine in Amber Rush. I really want to get more of these. I've been saying that for months, actually, since I got this one. I've been wanting to get more, and I just haven't. But this one's really pretty. It's it's kind of like a mix. It's somewhere between like Jezebel by Stila and Sin by Urban Decay. Both colors I love. It's just like a pinky peachy color, so really pretty on my eyes, and I've been wearing that because, like I said, I've been really lazy with the eyeshadow, so this is great. You just take your finger and swipe it across your lid and you're good to go. And last things I have are eyeliners. I have mostly been wearing colored eyeliner this month, but my one like neutral that I've really been loving is the CoverGirl Liquidline Blast in Brown Blaze. I didn't really use this much in the summertime because I said it didn't really stay on, but I've found now that if you let it set and put a little eyeshadow on top, it really does stay well. And I love any eyeshadow that comes with a smudger is my favorite because I like the smudgy eyeliner look, as you will see in this tutorial. And then another drugstore one, Neutrogena Nourishing Eyeliner in Twilight Blue. I adore this thing. I use it all the time. It was a favorite last month too. It's just this really pretty periwinkle color. And like I said, I've just been loving colored eyeliner smudged around my eyes with a very simple eyeshadow, which is the look I did today. And the one I used today is Urban Decay's Rockstar, which I got in my haul. It's kind of like a dupe for my beloved Revlon Blackberry, except it's a little bit smudgier, which makes me like it a little bit more. So I love this, and it just complements my eyes really well. Last one I have is a Urban Decay Stash. Like I said, with my Comfort Zone palette, I've been loving the green eyeshadows, and this complements those beautifully. So you can use it as a base or as an eyeliner. It's really beautiful. Last thing is my beloved L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Waterproof in Blackest Black. This stuff does not budge. The only downside for that is that it's hard to remove as well. But the good thing is that it will stay all day in this ridiculous heat and humidity, and it makes your eyelashes look so beautiful if you can see that. It's like no other mascara I've used, and I, for the first month in a while, have not gone out and bought a million mascaras, because recently I've been doing that because I haven't found one I love. This is it. I haven't been tempted by any of the other mascaras on the market. It's just beautiful. So that's all for eyes. Now I have a few lip products to share with you. Okay, for lips, I think I said this last month too, my obsession really has been Revlon, but I'll save those and share with you the two that aren't Revlon. First thing I have is my lip balm. I kind of have replaced my US because I was like, ow, and I checked out this one, and it's really very moisturizing. It's the Yes to Carrots Lip Butter. I got mine in mint, but they come in several flavors. They're the same price as EOS, like $2.99 at Target. And they are so moisturizing, and they give you a little gloss too, so sometimes I just like to put that on and I'm good to go. Another lip balm type thing is the Maybelline Baby Lips in Pink Punch. I, at the start of the month more than now, but just in general, have been obsessed with this thing. It's just this beautiful pink color, and it's pretty pigmented too. It's not quite like that, but it's fairly close, and I just love this. And now, onto the Revlon. I have a whole bag that I keep my Revlon lip products in because it's grown immensely recently. But my very favorite thing has been lip glosses. I've been wearing lip glosses on their own a lot, like I did today. My favorite two for that are Pink Pop and Coral Reef. All of these are super lustrous, by the way. They're amazing. These two are very creamy and pigmented, but they're sheer enough that if you put them on, it's just like a beautiful wash of color. For an everyday basis. I really love these two. Then as far as other lip products, I don't even know where one is, but I've been loving, really getting back into my lip butters. I got one here that I've been wearing a lot in the last few days, because I guess I'm in a fall mood, and this is Sugar Plum. Last thing I guess to talk about are the lipsticks I bought in my haul. All three I've used and they're beautiful, but the one that has been a favorite has been surprisingly the one that I absolutely, when I first got it, was like, oh, I'm never going to use that. But weirdly enough, I've really been loving it. It pops out your tan, which again, I look washed out, but I'm not. This is Apricot Fantasy. It's just a frosty, orangey tone nude. So beautiful. I've actually really been loving this under like my two lip glosses I showed you, Coral Reef and Pink Pop. It really makes a very beautiful lip. So that is all for lip products. Now we'll go on to like body and hair favorites, and yeah. So I lied. First we're going to do brush favorites. I have two. Obviously I use plenty of brushes when I do tutorials and all that. But these two are kind of things I've discovered this month that I adore. First is my Teddy Bear Flat Buki brush by Too Faced. It's so soft. I use this with the bronzer I talked about. It blends it in beautifully into the contours of your face. It looks so natural, and it's really changed the way I apply bronzer. So really beautiful brush there. And then my pencil brush by e.l.f. You can see I taped it because it broke a while back, which is why I stopped using it. And I was like, I need a pencil brush, and they don't sell this one at Target, so I just taped it back together because I still had both parts of it. And I don't care if it's broken. I love it. I use it to smudge out my eyeliner, smudge on some eyeshadow. I use it for the outer corner whenever I want a really defined eyeshadow, and really just have been using this non-stop. It's a great brush. Now we're going to move on to body. As far as body, I have a line of products I've been obsessed with. I have two things. This is the Boots Botanics. It's like their organic one. You can get this at Target, or if you're in the UK, at Boots. This is the Organic Face Rose Water Toner. So you can see that. I've used quite a bit of this. I've been using it for 2 months now. Every night after I either exfoliate, or if it's not a night I exfoliate, just in general, I'll pop that all over my face, let it sink in a little, do my moisturizer. I think that's really made the hugest difference in my skincare, because I had a little breakout the other day, but mostly no acne this month, and it's been great. And then this lotion, which I really adore, is the Boots Botanics Night Moisture Cream. It's so thick and like moisturizing that when you sleep, you wake up and your skin is so moisturized and glowy and beautiful, and I love it so much. Also my St. Ives scrub, I didn't bring that in here. Love that still. I mentioned that last month. Now I have a hair combination of products I've been using. My hair is like softer than it's ever been, and it's so clean feeling, and I don't usually style it because I like the way it looks once it naturally dries. I've been exercising a lot this month, which I guess is another favorite. I've been doing treadmill every day, and so I shower right after I do that, and I really wanted something that was very cleansing. And I found this in my closet. I've never used it. It's VO5 Herbal Escapes Clarifying Shampoo. I've never used a clarifying shampoo. This stuff lathers so much. You can tell when your hair is getting clean, and you feel it getting clean. And when you get out, it's so smooth and feels like you have nothing in your hair, which is such a nice, fresh feeling. It smells nice too, and it's like the cheapest shampoo you can buy, and I love it. And then for conditioner, my Aussie Moist conditioner. I've been using this for a while now. I still haven't used very much though, because this thing is massive. I just bought a shampoo by them to take with me to college as well, because they're so big. I'm like, hey, it will last me a while. And this is so moisturizing, and when I use it with that clarifying one, my hair is smooth, it's silky, it's so soft, and usually I leave it down, but hey, it feels nice in a bun too. So I love this combination of hair products. That's about all for favorites. As far as random favorites, let me think. Yeah, I don't really have any. So, oh, no, yes I do. My social media. If you haven't checked out my bottom bar, I always post my links. This month I watched Nikki Phillippe's video about how to kind of make YouTube your job, and I'm not trying to make it my job, but I just kind of wanted to get a little more out of it. So I wanted to start kind of making you guys really involved and different ways of contacting me and all that. So I made a Facebook, which you can find below. Like I said, same for Twitter. I made a Twitter. I already had Facebook and Twitter for myself, but I made them for my makeup stuff, and then really been very involved in my blog. So I always link my blog posts relating to the video that I'm on my Twitter and my Facebook below, and you can find me there or here on YouTube. And I really want you guys to get involved because I'll talk more about this tomorrow, but I'm not going to be as involved on YouTube coming up. I will be still somewhat involved, but I'm not going to be on here as often as I am now. So I'll be doing stuff on my blog, my Facebook, my Twitter to keep you guys up to date and do some fun stuff on there versus always having to make videos. So those are favorites. And that is all for my favorites video. If you want to see my makeup look for this month, which is just a very fresh, simple look, please stay tuned because that is coming up now. Okay, so I haven't been that into eyeshadow. I mean, I have, but like keeping it fairly simple with like one all over the lid color. So I'm going to show you a combination of one of the ones I've been doing. First, I'll take my Urban Decay Primer Pushing It Thin. I got this month, and I think it's so beautiful. Keep that in the inner corner as well. Do highlight. Next, I'm going to go in with just an all over the lid color, as I said, and I'm going to take Smog by Urban Decay. And that's really about all for the actual eyeshadow. And I've been really loving colored eyeliner. And one that I just picked up this month is Urban Decay Rockstar, which I am currently sharpening. And I'm going to use that today. It's just a pretty plummy purple with some like black and brown tones to it. So I'm just going to take that on the upper lash line and the lower lash line. Looks a little messy, but we'll be kind of smudging it. If you have a smudge brush, like some of my liners I'll be talking about do have smudge brushes, which makes that a little easier. But I'm actually just going to take an eyeshadow. This is a like taupey color by Too Faced called Sitcom Siren. That's almost it. Now just a little mascara. Taking my very favorite, which you'll have heard about already, my favorites video. Now for blush, any color really will go with this look. I'm just going to take a really pretty pink color called Heather Silk by Wet n Wild. Mine is Shattered, which is not a favorite. And then just a little bit of a highlight, Golden Bronzer by e.l.f. Okay. And now for lips, I've been just loving lip gloss, having my lips all moisturized with a lip balm, and then taking a lip gloss, and this is Pink Pop by Revlon. So there is the finished, I didn't remember I was wearing this. We'll leave it on because my hair looks funky. So there is the finished look, one of my favorite go-to looks for, what month was this? August. Hope you guys like this, and hope you enjoyed the favorites as well, and you'll hear more about what's coming up. Tomorrow I have an update coming for you, so I won't go into that, but hope you have enjoyed Sapphire Summer. This is the last Sapphire Summer video. I had a lot of fun doing them, so that's another favorite this month is just Sapphire Summer. Hope you guys had a great month, great day, enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon.